So now we are going to use the Plastigage. This will be part of this video, but also be the video by itself. So what we do is we open this thing here, get a little piece of the plastic piece that is in there, and then we are going to put the crankshaft over here, set the top part of the crankshaft where we have the hubs here, and then we're going to tighten that to torque that is required, and then we're going to disassemble everything and be sure that the clearance is correct for our application. So each Plastigage will have its own measurement and differences, right? So this one, when you squish it, you'll be able to measure this much. 0.001 of an inch and 0.003 of an inch. So let's do it. Let's open this baby here. Give your finger. And see that? We got that part. Let me try to focus better. And we take that and then just place right here. So this is one we could put everywhere. So this is how it looks like. It's going to be a little piece there, right? You can kind of see it. So I put in one on each one of them, and now I'm going to put this guy without oil because we don't want the oil to mess with the clearance, and put this one in there, put the top bearings in there, and set the whole engine, torque, everything, and then take everything apart, and then you're gonna see. So I'm going to start by the truss bearing. Funny enough, this one has two cuts, but of course this goes a little further. It's definitely tight. There you go. A little push. And you see them, they all have lower written in here. So when you see this lower here, you know that this is the lower part. Just be sure that this is clean. There is no right position. There's a right position. There's no, this one doesn't go in a specific journal tunnel. I don't know how you call this. You just need to be sure that you align this with that here, right? So then it's stuck in there. Put your finger here so it gets level, and then just push it down. You get a nice and level, proper installed bearing. Okay, so now let's put the cover on. As you see, I don't know if I showed you, but I put some more Plastigage on the top, not just the bottom. That's right here, right? And so it's going to get squished, and it's going to tell us how much space there is left in there for the oil. So There's the guides, and we need to be sure that the guides are in. And basically what we want to do is follow exactly the same process as we were assembling for real. So in this case, I'm using the Plastigage on my crankshaft and to see the clearance, right? And to assemble my crankshaft, I need to put my bearings, which we did together, and now I need to torque to 80 foot-pound. So the specification says that I need to torque in three different, split the torque in three. So I choose 28 foot-pound, 56 foot-pound, and then finally 80 foot-pound. So I'm doing exactly the same thing that I was supposed to do if I were assembling the engine for real, but without the oil. And this is going to give me enough, it's going to mock real life, and then it's going to squish the Plastigage, and is going to tell us what the clearance is. And of course, after all of that, we need to disassemble, and do not rotate your crankshaft. That's a very important thing, because if you rotate, it's going to rotate your the Plastigage we put in there, and then you lose it. I think I said it was plastic, but it's actually wax. So if you move it, you lose it. We gotta hammer a little bit to free this top part here from the guides. So find some area here like this, right, which has a little lip. It's thick. Okay, my phone is burning hot, so I'm not sure what's going to happen, but let's get in here, for example. See this guy? There you go. So we got this gauge here from the Plastigage, and do like this. You see that we have 001, which is perfect. Right, actually we could have a little more, since we are gonna have like a performance application, right? You see this one? It's a little less, probably it's a 15. Yeah, it could be. So that's how we use a Plastigage. That's the main one. And that one, I don't even know what happened to that thing. I guess oh, he got there on the side. Look at that. I don't know if you can see, but let's go measure it. Yep, it's 0015, which is great. I think it's good. 0015. Okay. So this bearing is in there. Yeah. So now I can put this there, and then we can compare. It's between. Yeah, it's more like 001. And that's how we use the Plastigage. I haven't used this before. That's my first time, but I've read a lot. I've seen that. So it just now I need it. The only thing we gotta do after is you need to be sure to get rid and clean it properly from your crankshaft. So and bearings, right? Whenever you got it, because you don't want that in your engine. So what I got was a set of here. They're hiding here. Sorry, my face is too. It's like a plastic razor. It's not sharp at all, and this is gonna help you to scrape. So if you like this video, subscribe, give me a hand, just click the button. If you like the video, just click on the like button also. And that's it. Subscribe to my channel and watch my website, www.carmodsgarage.com. Much more to come. I have a drift car. I'm gonna create Car Mods Garage, and I'm gonna create a little drift that I plan to put right there after the garage. It's like sideways. So this won't be a drift car, won't have that, but my drift car outside will. Later.